Live from a place where smart parts exist. It's Friday night with the A-Team with your host, Daryl the Cigar Vlogger Moore, Roxanne, let me see your transcript, and Mad Church Disease. If your YouTube channel is the entertainment leg of your church, the Alphabet Boys are looking for you in Nutville. It's a night of fun and laughs and trending topics. So sit back and listen and enjoy the show.
Hello, welcome to Friday Night Live. I'm your host, the Cigar Vlogger, Daryl Moore. Oh, Marcellus and Roxanne will be joining us shortly. Hey, Kim. Just say hey to everybody. Kim.
Hey, everybody.
Back to mute. Yep. It's been a while. Well, I've been gone for a while, though, but it's been a wild couple of days. It was a wild day today here. Rained all day long. I was out there in it working. But I am glad you guys are here with me tonight. Welcome to everybody in the chat. If you haven't done so already, please click like and share. Tonight's show, we got a sponsor, sort of. Tonight's show is brought to you by...
You ain't right.
Yeah, tonight's show is brought to you by Vienna Sausages. Let me stop. Oh my God, I had to do it. I just felt like cutting up. Yes. Yep. So what's been going on, Kel? Well, you still be unavailable for the moment.
I'm sorry, I just came home, so I'm finishing my dinner.
Handle
hey,
that.
everybody.
All right, I'll be right here. How y'all doing? It's been crazy. I am just sitting here. As you can tell, I'm comfortable. Let me get my pillow up under my back. And hold on one second. So yeah, let's see who we got in here. Let's see. Hey, let me go back up to the top. Doing a Marcellus. Hello, legit doctorate. Miss Norrington. Ava, Katie, Christine, Tracy, Sweet Pea, Betty, Keisha, Sharon, Angela, Ebony, Gail. All right. Let's see. Miss MW50. Hey. Oh, how you doing, Uncle Fred? True Seeker. Thank you for coming. Oh, and the Bush people who ain't in the chat, just in here looking. Hey, because we're gonna have fun anyway. Yeah. And oh man, what's been going on? So much is going on. Waiting on Marcellus because he gave us a nice little list of stuff that we could talk about. And I don't want to jump the gun because there's some crazy stuff been going on. Celebrities have been losing their minds this past couple of days. And crazy stuff's been happening. People fighting, people buying record labels, people getting accused of sexual assault. Preachers touching children's bread baskets. Yeah, I mean a new preacher touching a bread basket, and this victim is claiming that he was drugged and raped, allegedly. Right around the corner from where I lived when I was in New Jersey, on Lyons Avenue in Newark. And when I saw the guy's picture, I was like, I know, I've seen that dude before. I didn't know who he was. I just saw him in passing. Excuse me. Been a long day. Been up since 6-5. Whoa, in fact, take that back. I didn't leave the house. I got up about 1:30. Couldn't go back to sleep until about 4:30 or so. 4:35. Then I got right back up at 6. Couldn't sleep. Hey, Michelle Foster, Big Fluff, Double Dime Diva. Alrighty. But yeah, it's been a restful week and a half or so. You know, I think I did Wednesday night. Doing tonight, Roxanne hosted Friday Night Live last week. I just been chilling. I did the prayer call Wednesdays too. And I think I did another video, but it wasn't, just a little car video. Hey, Mo, no love.
Now, be honest now, because you said 2 weeks, right? So I was expecting that tonight I was going to be hosting A-Team on my channel. Then you said, oh, no, I'm coming back. And you sit out the cell. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But I know how you feel about the Mobutu niggas, though. So probably for the best.
Yeah. But my patience ain't no good for them drum beating jokers. Let's say I had to put my hand on one. And people already.
Marcellus.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Nothing much, brother. I'm gonna move my stuff over here so I can see what we working with. So keep going. I'm sorry, y'all know I slide in here like the 5 heartbeats.
Yeah, it's been a lot of. Wait a minute! Breaking news: White House warns of potential Russian attack on Ukraine. Source: Biden, Putin called expected tomorrow. More U.S. troops sent to Europe.
It's coming.
Oh, damn. White House official: Russian invasion of Ukraine now a distinct possibility. In other words, they're going to war.
Well, it's not a war, it's a conflict.
People getting shot and dying.
But we know what history will say. It's a war.
Yeah, they declared Vietnam conflict, and then eventually they just went on and told the truth what it really was. Because I looked on the news, some fool out in Arizona. Domestic violence, killed his ex-girlfriend, shot the cop. He shot 9 cops.
What?
Yeah.
He did?
He did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He did, but he killed his girlfriend. Then when they called, the cops came up. There was a baby involved, so the cops said it was a person. They brought the guy brought the baby out. They were, and the cops were trying to go up to get the baby to safety, and then the guy in the house started shooting, hit 4 or 5 of them, and then the others got hit with shrapnel and ricochets. But they went on and laid him down quickly.
What the baby?
Well,
the baby's fine. The baby.
Okay.
Yeah, Kim, you don't shoot 9 cops and live.
No,
of course I know that, but sometimes sometimes when you're white, sometimes you live.
Yeah, no.
That's why I asked.
Not if you shoot 9 cops. You're good as gone. You're going to meet Jesus quickly.
Yeah, he up there right now, or wherever he at, upstairs or down. But he ain't here. But yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Well, shout out to the almost 76 of you that are watching on YouTube. I don't know how many of you are watching on Facebook. What's your total number? Do you show your number, Daryl?
87. All right,
shout out to the 87 of you guys that are watching. If you guys could do me the awesome favor of hitting the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the Cigar Vloggers channel, please do so. I don't know if he's done roll call yet.
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. Okay, good. All right. But I just want to say some shout outs to all of you that are watching. Tracy, Sweet Pea, Keisha, and all you guys. Thank you all for joining us. Angela, thank you so much for joining us as well. I have been super busy, and I'm just glad to be here.
Man, I'm actually liking that chair myself. I'm really liking that chair.
Daryl, am I gonna have this right here? The whole.
Yes, you probably are, because
eventually when Roxanne comes, it's gonna shift. It's gonna shift.
Because Kim's like, I don't want that in front of my face. But Kim, you're so close up on the screen. You're so close up. And Daryl, that's why you have to know your settings.
Yeah, so, I gotta adjust it.
Yeah. So
really, because I'm actually not that close like I usually am.
All right. Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, but we have retarded folk. So
right. Right. And I have to teach you the trick in order so that you can. I'll teach you another trick, but you can't be coming out here announcing the trick, because the trick is you just
okay.
Because if I tell you, you'll mess around and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, and blah blah blah. Next thing you know, the person be streaming the same program, just doing the same thing. But anyway, shout out to the 80 something of you, almost 100 of you. Please like and share the video. It's very, very important that you do so. All right, before we get started on tonight, I want to update you guys on a couple of things. One of the things that I want to update you on is number one, if you are a subscriber supporter of Daryl Moore and myself, and let me see your transcripts, as well as Roxanne, we are in the process of acquiring attorney. I've reached out to the attorney, spoke with the attorneys. There's certain things that I can say and cannot say at this particular point in time. They gave us a list of things we could not do. Daryl has already broken a few things on that list. So, we're working on whatever we're going to do as far as that's concerned. So we are working on it. We are working on it. And so there's certain things that I can and cannot say as far as that's concerned. I will update you guys shortly. And I will be keeping you guys posted on that. What we're probably going to do is all of those of you who have donated, we'll probably create a private link where we share some of the information with you guys specifically, and we'll reach out to you because we know who you are, and we'll let you know that. So if you guys can, please make sure that you hit us up with $20.88, and we're probably going to be doing this until we get everything that we need in place so that we can do what we need to do. And we are still moving forward to that. One of the things that the lawyer did express to me regarding some of the things that have transpired, there is no statute of limitations on a couple of things, and there's a 1 to 3 year statute of limitations on a few things. And so we will be out, and that's why I said there's certain things I just can't say and some things I can say at a later point. And so I want to be careful, and that's all that I can give you guys at this particular point in time. That's one thing. If you have registered for any of my classes, my YouTube classes are resuming tomorrow. So we will have class tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry to have to do the announcements, but I come in with announcements.
Hey, but before you go any further, from now on, send me a thumbnail so that when I do Wednesday nights, I can advertise the classes on my Wednesday.
Okay,
night.
all right. I'll have to send you something. All right, and so and you do know the way that I set that up. Well, you share in that, Daryl. So if you share the link, your own personal link, it's
I
your
will
stuff.
do that.
Yeah, and you and Kim. I keep trying to tell you and Kim, y'all have your own personal links, and I don't know if y'all know where it's at, Kim. But I think you did it once, right? Or no?
I did it a couple of times, but I gotta go back because you sent it to me.
Right.
I just need to put it in my settings so it can stay in there.
And you guys are the only people who can give people discounts. I'm not even giving discounts. You guys are the only ones that can get a discount. So if they want a discount, they have to come to you guys. So here's the other thing. So that's that. So we are doing the classes tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern. That is Saturday and Sunday. We will be in there having class. Go ahead, Daryl. You had something on your head.
No. I was messing with Kim.
Also, Kim, I have something that I want to share with you as well as the other students, because a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do you come up with consistent content, or you're able to come up with trending topics and content and all of that stuff? Well, there is a way that I've centrally located all of my content, so I don't have to go looking for content. Content comes to me. So all of the links that I sent to you all before this show, those were all links that came to me automatically. I didn't have to go searching around the internet looking for that stuff. And I'll show you how you guys can have hundreds and hundreds of things to talk about. And so that's all that is there. Roxanne, I don't know where she is tonight. Did she give you an update?
Is she still saving people? Being Superwoman?
No, I think she had to go pick up her son and her husband. Weren't they stranded or something today?
That was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. Jesus, I can't keep up with everybody. So they were stranded yesterday, guys. They ran out of gas. So that's hilarious. But that's that. And so we're doing really, really good. Legit Doctorate, please check your emails. Kim, y'all check y'all emails.
I checked it right before I came here.
And did you get your email?
And I responded. Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, because y'all know that's the way I communicate. And if you don't respond to emails, that's on you. All right, so I believe that is it for me. For those of you that are in the chat that are interested in the classes, Daryl and Kim will have a link on their community walls or in the description at a later point in time. And I just got to make sure that they set that up properly for themselves, and then we good. All right, so that's the end of my announcement. Those are our announcements. And that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well,
questions? Kim, anybody?
Anyone?
No.
Anyone? Bueller?
You put that on Marcella's head
but
like
it's
that.
But it's better. It looks better like that. I know, Kim, it's a little annoying, but it looks better like that for now, because I'm telling you.
It was on your forehead. I was like, that ain't right.
It's covered up my whole face. My whole face is gone. I'm just saying.
But I wanted to reiterate something too, with the whole legal thing, because those of you who are over here, because you follow me somewhere else, same thing. Some things I cannot talk about, and for a select few, I will, or what I can. All right. So, but we moving forward.
Yeah, the first thing they tell you is to close your darn mouth.
Yeah, they say close your
I ain't gonna pick on Daryl too much today. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm just saying, close your darn mouth. All right, but we got a lot of trending topics and a lot of stuff that we need to talk about.
Oh my God, do we?
I want to start. This has been the week of penis pics. I just want to start there.
Somebody need to leak Method Man.
Oh my goodness, this has been the week of penis pics.
Now, to be fair, though,
who go start us off? You start us off.
Okay, but to be fair, from what the ladies tell me, he's not teeny weeny. He's just average. But I don't know if among the men y'all making fun of him and saying
no, I'm not even. I have no.
Or maybe some of the women's are mad. I don't know.
I am not involved in this. I haven't watched the video. Not gonna watch it. Don't care to watch it.
Wait. You got a copy of the video? Someone sent you the video?
Kim.
Why you ain't share that?
Why would I? I don't have it. I don't have it. I said, but it was on Instagram.
You need it for research purposes.
If you want to see it that bad, go. You know the shitty room or whatever they call themselves, the shitty room, shade
It's
room.
the shade room. And you know that's where a lot of information comes from these online vlogs. Now, Daryl, check the private chat. And Kim, Twitter is now your friend. All of that information is all over Twitter.
I'm on Twitter too. Some of my topics come from Twitter as well.
No,
and
what
Facebook,
I'm saying is the
Instagram.
information that you are seeking is located.
That's true. You can go to Twitter,
and
go look at trending topics, and they got a list.
All right. So, and what Nelly has actually came back and apologized this week for leaking the video or for this video being leaked, and that's so that you can put that in the chat for the viewers, Daryl, or I could drop it in there. I think.
Yeah, you got.
I just did. So he made an apology. Let me just go ahead and read this really quick. Nelly accidentally shared a sex tape to Instagram, and people seem to be the word that they're using all over social media. The ladies are disappointed. The women are disappointed. And so it says, in the wee hours of Tuesday morning, rapper Nelly allegedly took to his Instagram story with an explicit clip. And let me just say, I'm so excited to be back doing what we normally do on our Friday Night Lives. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be leaving all the rest of that garbage alone. But anyway, because you know, people can't beat us being us. You know what I mean? That's what they cannot do. So we'll just, you know, hopefully they'll learn to go get some content of their own. Anyway,
or drink bleach.
It's not the most exciting scenario. They're writing a woman can be seen sucking what appears to be Nelly's man parts, and it says that a man is actually moaning in the video, and some people are saying that it appears to be Nelly or sounds like Nelly. And so that's what individuals are saying. If you go down the Instagram feeds and you see some of the things that the women have been saying, if I'm just gonna be honest, how much dick does some of y'all need? I'm like, what is y'all? I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like, some of y'all is just like way overboard. I mean, just way overboard.
Hey.
I can't tell you what the man has or doesn't have because, of course, I'm staying away.
Ken or Kabuto?
Well, Daryl, I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, you got to realize women can give birth to something the size of a football or bigger or watermelon. So,
yeah, but I mean that comes out of the you know, the G spot and the clitoris is what gets stimulated. So my thing is this: most men have what it takes to do both of those. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding how much more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what is these? What I'm just saying. And I had to start with this because this has been a very interesting thing to see all over the internet. Like these people I think they're going in on him because they just want to make fun of him. What's saying?
I think because we thought because he was a rapper and how rappers act and what they say, we were expecting a lot more. But now it's like, okay, he's like some men, he's just average.
But
maybe she wasn't doing it right. And
Kim, you haven't seen it.
No.
Oh, so that's why we need Roxanne, because Roxanne and some of these other women done seen this thing. Because they was
asked the other day how she seen it and didn't share.
Yeah, all of these people, they done seen it.
I didn't.
Yeah, so I know I told you to go to daggum Twitter because I hear everything is over there on Twitter.
I'll be right back.
Look, Kim said I'll be right back. Well,
the average size in America between, according to some research survey I Googled, it's 5.1 to 5.5 inches. Now,
so almost 6 inches.
Yeah. So all these women out here telling they want 9 and 12 inches. No, they just need to go somewhere and next fire hydrant they walk past, just cover it with some WD-40 and just hop in a circle.
Right. Talk amongst yourselves, Daryl. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm going to put the link in here, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't do this research now. This is a medical journal. And okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna put the link right here, and some good information for y'all to view. And there it is in the chat. You do that Google search right there, and some good reading, because I don't know what to tell you. But I think a lot of people want to make fun of him anyway. If he'd have came out and been like, everybody, I guess, was expecting him to be like a tripod or something. I don't know. Because remember, Drake had a video pop up like that years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I sound like Kim. Really? God.
Yeah.
What's wrong with all of these people in these penis pics? Let me just say this. What everybody needs to assume is that if you put anything like this out on the internet, it is going to go viral and it is going to be seen by everyone you don't want to see your stuff. I'm just saying. I remember one day I was in a private chat with a group of our friends, Daryl, and I was getting ready to get in the shower. And before I knew it, because I'm so used to talking to everybody, I had taken off my shirt and was getting myself together. And they were like, do you realize you still talking to us? I was like, because I was so busy and it didn't even cross my mind. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. But you know, people need to understand, if you put stuff like that on the internet, you are going to be seen. You're going to be seen. So you just need to stop it. But I'm sure that Kim is on her fact-finding mission. But here's the thing. I just wanted to know why they have gone in on him like this. And then there's another guy, Daryl, this week. I don't even know this young man's name. I think his name is called Little Fizz or Fizzy Fizz, or he has one of these stupid names. He used to be in the group with B2K. I think. If I have the right name.
Yeah, it's something like that. Fizz, something.
Right.
Fizz, yeah.
His private parts has also been all over the internet this week.
That's why there was a video of that guy from if it's the same member of B2K, he was with a woman in the elevator years ago, a couple years back.
This is a light-skinned dude.
Oh no, that's another member of the group.
I may not even have the group right, because y'all know this is not my bailiwick. But somebody put it in the chat. Dorna Lee said Little Fizz. Yeah. Because y'all know that ain't I just get the stuff come across my desk. So, and apparently he put his member out there as well. And a lot of people don't realize that Diedrich Haddon, the gospel singer, a couple of years ago, he had his member all over the internet. So I'm just thinking, in the age of social media.
Wait a minute, he put his shepherd staff on the internet?
Oh yes, his rod and his staff was out there, brother.
For all his male friends to see.
Oh, whatever. Now you know Tanika Shanette gonna kill you. I'm just saying. But
I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, so it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Who we got up in here? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, but it's just been a real interesting situation as far as that's concerned. But I just thought I'd bring that up. So Nelly is been out all over the internet. And unfortunately, a lot of women are saying, they're making shots at him saying, oh, no wonder his ex-girlfriend left him and all of that kind of stuff. And,
and
it's
then
crazy.
And then the gay dudes is making comments. Yeah. I said that.
Well, how embarrassing for this guy, though. You know what I mean? Like, to have yourself put out there on the internet like that is embarrassing. I'm sure as an artist, he's probably embarrassed. And because, a lot of times their recording contracts have moral clauses in them.
But he owns his own rights to his own masters and his own record label. So he ain't going to fire himself.
Oh, okay. So he owns everything. So that's good.
And then the clothing line, he ain't exactly worried about making no more music.
Well, because I heard he had some money issues back in the day, though. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's still true or not. Oh my God, Kim is just really searching, and I thought she was faster at this kind of stuff. I'm faster. I not that I want to locate it for Kim, but I'm sure I could probably locate it faster than her.
It'll probably be on Pornhub. It's probably
God, no. Oh, speaking of that, there's another story about them that we're gonna get to a little bit later.
Yeah, I was trying to understand that one. You're going to have to break that one down.
Yeah. Because you know me, I get a lot of stuff come across my desk.
When you say come across my desk, I just start laughing.
No, I'm gonna show y'all later how I do it, but it's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Man.
Hey, El Maria. Hey. Hopefully I said your name right. Oh my goodness, but yeah. So that's one of the stories that came in. Now, Daryl, you might know a little bit more about this next story. And I don't want to jump in front of Kim because this happened in her state. There was a I guess his name is Jamal Carlo or
Jamel Charlo.
Yeah, Jamel Charlo.
Yeah, him and his brother are both boxing champions.
And they've been arrested apparently on some assault charges.
Yeah, he beat up somebody in his entourage, and they waited till now push the charges. And got he probably slapped him around a little bit. But see what these boxers fail to realize, they're not like us. If me or you get in a fight, we catch a look. We might get a charge with something, we might not, but because he's trained to hurt people with his hands, the law is going to come down harder on him. That's why, remember that time Floyd Mayweather, because even though it was domestic violence, he put his hand on the baby mama. They ended up sticking him in jail for 6 months because he's trained to hurt people with his hands. Whereas you and I might have got, I don't know, anger management, maybe 90 days in jail. He got 6 months.
Right. Well, it tells the story says that this arrest stems from an alleged September 21st, 2021 incident. He was accused of punching and grabbing a man. Well, apparently he was arrested on Friday in Texas. A Fort Bend County Jail official tells us the 31-year-old was booked around 1:30 in the afternoon and a warrant for his arrest was issued. According to the jail records, he was booked on a felony charge of assaulting a family or household member. With a previous conviction. So his bond was set at $10,000. So he seems to be going into a zone where a lot of Kim, did you find what you was looking for?
Yeah, it took me a couple of minutes because I found it.
Okay. Now it says that, and I'm telling this where we moved on.
And if you want to link to it, you need to.
No.
I'm not gonna put it on this.
No.
You know my email.
Oh, Kim's like, ladies,
inbox me.
Ladies, gay dudes, whoever else wanted.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, though, he wasn't bad.
Well,
they were making it seem like he was being
okay.
And I was like, oh,
okay. Okay, well,
but
we got one
average, and he got a little width on him.
Kim says he's got average and okay.
Yes,
he wasn't.
There's certain things I don't need to know.
Well, that's just in the story.
I'm just saying, like, for them to be making the jokes that they making, I'm like,
oh yeah, well, you know how it is.
But that's sis, she could probably teach a class or two, though.
Well, you know
she was doing her best.
Yeah,
I mean, she was doing a lot more than her best. I'm like, wow.
You know how people are. They jealous. They'll say whatever. You rich, you famous, you wealthy, you're doing well for yourself. They look for anything to tear you down. Crabs in a barrel.
Wow. Well, my friends, my Brazilian friends, always end up sending me stuff that I do not want. And that's how I found out that Twitter seems to be the new place where they are putting all the X-rated material. Seems like Twitter.
It used to be Tumblr, but not anymore.
But I guess what's going on with Twitter? Does Twitter allow you to do that kind of stuff?
Like,
it takes you longer to get reported because Twitter is so big.
Oh, you mean? I mean, now there are professional adult film stars, and they use Twitter, and they post their content, no censorship or nothing on Twitter. But if you're in the video by yourself or with a consenting adult, they don't really trip. They don't really.
Wow.
Trip. But this is a strange thing. I've been Facebook, the new Meta thing, right? They got WhatsApp, and they have Instagram. Now the stuff that'll get you flagged on Facebook, you can post on Instagram. Makes no sense to me. Same company, same parent company. Meta, you can post that crap over there on Instagram. They don't say nothing. But if you even say the word titty on Facebook, algorithm hit you, boom. But they let it fly over there on Instagram. I don't get that. Same company owns them though, but I guess the rules are different per platform.
And maybe who the censors are, who's working over there.
Somebody from Pakistan sitting there smoking a Newport 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
But Instagram has hit some people for what they did. Remember, they kept hitting what's his name? Lil Wayne and Boosie.
He got his whole thing taken
for what he done, and he was always trying to get his stuff back.
Did they bring his stuff back?
Not the last time,
because he offered to pay them.
The second time.
Wow. Well, speaking of Meta Universe, believe it or not, my friends and I have been actually doing some deep diving, and when I actually am able to, with my own channel, my own stuff, where I'm not guesting, being a guest on others' programs, we're going to do a deep dive into the Meta Universe. I think people really need to take a look at what Mark Zuckerberg is doing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all I can say for now.
Have you seen the commercial recently? I just saw it today with WhatsApp. They're doing things where they're doing a retina scanning.
Yeah, people need to pay attention. That's all I'm going to say.
Your fingerprint. You can do your fingerprint on your phone.
And I am seriously thinking about deleting my Facebook account. I'm telling y'all right now. I am seriously
I tell my students when I teach U.S. history, I said, because I tell them, if when I think about robber barons in the Gilded Age, I said, think about the new ones. Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg are the new robber barons. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they're the robber barons of this age.
Wait a minute, did I see Uncle Fred? Somebody said they said Moni No Love is up in here. What's up, Moni? I didn't see y'all creep in here.
Hey, Moni No Love.
All right, so
Uncle Fred.
Yeah, but that Meta Universe, people really do need to be paying attention to that. I think it's going to cause a whole lot more problems, especially with the religious community getting involved with it. There's an aspect of that I can't really talk about now, but y'all have no idea what's coming, and it's really a shame and a sin that these preachers are going to be allowed to get away with even more. Now, and what I find interesting is all of these preachers used to say, Facebook is the devil. Twitter is the devil and everything is Satan. And then all of a sudden, everybody's using Satan's platform. They collected money every Sunday from Satan's platform.
Remember back in the 80s, the 90s, the TV is the devil. And then they all got televangelist shows.
I'm just saying.
TBN. EWTN. It's just okay.
They even got apps now.
Yeah, Giveify. What's the other one you mentioned to me earlier?
There's a Faith Direct. Your church,
Faith Direct.
If your church sets up an account with Faith Direct, then you can send your offering and your tithes through that. And I have to admit, at the end of the year, they send you a list of all your donations you gave to the church.
Wow,
that's for tax purposes. Well, most churches
for tax
do
purposes.
That. Right. Well, most churches do that, like with your tithes. Like when I was church, I was a member of New Birth. At the end of the year, you would get your giving mail to you so you can use it on your taxes.
Well, that wasn't the only thing that was being handed out at New Birth. Let's move on. That wasn't the only thing being handed out at New Birth. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Kim, we talked
push pay. Is that something? Okay.
I never heard of that. Kim,
but I like also about Faith Direct because plugging it. Let's say it's a bad pay period and you're like, oh, I can't do this donation here. You can go in and you can skip one, or you can move it to the next,
oh, that's nice.
You can do 1st and 15th or 15th and 30th. And then for my church, we usually have one collection, but certain Sundays we have a second collection. So the second collection can go to food pantry. Then another week it goes to the nuns and priests in the nursing home, or another offering goes to what's the one we doing? We have the church bazaar every year as a fundraiser. Do you want to give to that, or do you want to give flowers for the altar, or if you want to give something else an extra. And I think there was one that goes to the diocese fund or whatever. So you can do stuff like that. And then if you want to give extra, you can. If not, you can tell them how much is the amount you want to give for the month. And then it takes out your check once a month.
Okay. So. Well, ain't nobody getting my money but the Lord and the people who are actually in need. Other than that, you ain't getting my money. Moving right along, I'm just saying. But Kim, we talked about the fact that this guy just got arrested in your state, and he actually got arrested again. I guess he's a boxer. Did you hear about that story in your area?
See, I was trying to update myself because remember the guy that had the tiger,
right?
He's a fighter too, or he was in the fighting area, and he hit someone, and months later he got arrested for it, and he's from Fort Bend County. He's wanted for murder because the person died. So now I don't know if they're related to this one or not.
No, it's not. No. Charlo's this black dude.
Yeah, because this is a black guy. The guy who had the tiger, I think he was Hispanic, right?
Yes, the one was
right. So yeah, this is totally black guy, total black guy. Yeah. So I'm just, with those particular stories so far, I mean, what I'm seeing, between the penis pics and the kind of conversation around this stuff in social media, one of the things that I'm thinking about is the need to really protect your information on social media, because and a lot of people who are out there who are thinking it's perfectly fine to make up stories about people's personal information and just create narratives are going to find themselves in a world of trouble, because you can't just make up stuff. You can't just create stuff. Now, you can ask questions, you know what I mean? And you can go to the person if you're not aware, and maybe see if you can get an answer from them if they feel led to to answer your question. But other than that, you just can't come up with your own theories. And so it's going to be quite interesting to see in the next several years how this is going to pan out with certain people in certain situations, because it's one thing to have a conversation. It's one thing to ask questions, because over here, that's what we have done for the last 2 years. We ask questions, and we ask questions about their own statements, right? So when they made statements out in the public, we just asked questions about the statements, and they just got mad and didn't like for us to ask the questions. But that's our prerogative, and we have every right to ask those questions. But, here's the other thing that I will say too. Going through some of the things that we've gone through in the past year, I would simply say what it's made me more aware of is how to deal with these individuals and the necessity of how to structure your questions and your stuff when you do it. And even though you're trying to be helpful to other people, it's really imperative that you insulate the information that you receive and how you tell the story, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because Daryl, when I look at your situation, you're actually trying to help people.
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you in the midst of the stuff that you were doing, you actually gave people an opportunity to have their voices heard, and having their voices heard actually, caused you all sorts of headache. You understand what I'm saying? And so, going forward, it's important for those of us who are content creators to deal with that in a certain type of way and be able to handle it in a certain type of way. Okay. And so that's all I'm going to say as far as that's concerned.
Also, at least for me, it's made me cognizant of that when you're trying to do things like tell the truth, and when you're telling the truth, people think you're lying. And I think the people who are lying are telling the truth.
Right.
And not everybody is going to believe you, even when you're telling the truth.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, the truth.
And there also are consequences of you speaking up that I've had to, learn about that. Because you want to say, hey, I'm speaking the truth. I'm trying to be on the side of justice. And I see something, I want to say something, I wanted it to stop. There are consequences for that. So just be aware.
Well, one thing that I've learned, Kim, as long as I understand my heart is in the right place, my motives are good, I don't really worry about the backlash. And people who decide to walk away from me and they believe other people's lies, I let them go because you weren't really for me anyway. You understand what I mean? Because there are a whole lot of lies that have been told on this here internet. And, as it relates to us, as it relates to a lot of other content creators, and people need to understand, when you're building a sense of community and you're building community around the stuff that you're doing, you all have to be very cognizant of the fact and start asking some critical questions, because there are a lot of things that people have said that is just so far fetched. It's just not even worth talking about. Now, and I'll give you a good example. Anthony A.J. Johnson, the actor who passed away, here recently, they were trying for quite some time to discover what it was that he actually died from. And on social media, when the man died, and died, all sorts of stories, and people started saying he died from this and he died from that. And apparently, he died from chronic ethanol use. In other words, he drank himself to death. And during this COVID situation and doing all of these situations, a lot of people have become so depressed and so into all sorts of, just having all sorts of anxiety and all sorts of things, and they just really don't know, how to cope with those things. And so, it's just really important for people to understand you never know what a person is going through. And with you telling lies, when you know you're clearly lying, you never know how their family could take that situation. You never know how the people who are surrounding their lives could take that situation. Now, let me give you an understanding. According to the report that was released by the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner Tuesday, the star of Friday in the movie, the Friday series, he died from natural causes on September the 21, but it was related to chronic ethanol use. By definition, ethanol is best known as the alcohol found in alcoholic beverages. And so he had drank himself and had a lot of alcohol. And so, this is one of the reasons why I keep trying to tell everybody, you have to be very, very careful how you treat your body and how you treat, your stuff. Because if you're just constantly drinking and smoking and doing some type of drug, whether it's pain pills or whatever you're doing, you need to understand that's going to come back to haunt you in some way or not. Oh, Daryl. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, wasn't there another actor that died from the effects of too much alcohol? But he stopped, like he was in recovery, but it's like he had done so much damage to himself, like his liver. What's his name? He used to be on True Blood.
Yeah.
And then he got on Elementary, which I loved him on that show, and I kept trying to figure out why he wasn't on there anymore. And then later on, I found out he was in the hospital.
Wow. Well,
and he was younger, I think, than AJ Johnson. I think this guy was like 40, 39, 40.
But why do you guys think that AJ Johnson was drinking himself to death? Why do you think so?
Stress, lifestyle, from where he grew up. Might have been family, a history of alcoholism from his family.
Right.
Because when I worked with him, he seemed fine. It wasn't. He was sober when he was on the set with me.
Right.
But you could tell he wasn't in his best of health. Because that was toward the back end of his life. But when the strange thing about it, the ravages of his years and years of alcoholism is what killed him. But when they did his toxicology report, there was no narcotics. So everybody was thinking, because he did do drugs. I'm not even going to lie, at one time. But there was no drugs in the system and no alcohol. But the effects of the prolonged years and years and years of drinking caught up with it. Because alcohol, after a while, it damages your liver. It damages all your vital organs. But the liver, it attacks it. That's why cirrhosis of the liver. It attacks your liver. Because that's why when I posted that video in the group earlier today about the effects of alcohol and how alcohol goes through your body, it made me start thinking. I'm like, dang, how alcohol is absorbed into into your fat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never realized just from drinking alcohol you can gain a lot of weight. Because
Oh yeah.
I have well, I ain't gonna say his name, but I have a friend who got weight loss surgery just like me. And one of the things they warn you about after you get the gastric bypass is to stay away from alcohol for two reasons. One, if I take a drink and the two of you take a drink and the cops stop us, if I take a shot of alcohol, I'm gonna be registered as drunk.
Right.
Because my stomach is smaller.
It's smaller. Mm-hmm.
And my body doesn't process stuff like it used to, because my body only keeps what it needs and pushes everything out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be in my system faster. Whereas if you take a shot and you take a shot, it might register a little bit, but you're not going to register as drunk. I'm going to register as drunk right away.
Well,
so, and then the other reason, alcohol has a high sugar content. And if you've had weight loss surgery, it's just like taking a glass of sugar in your body. If you're a heavy drinker, you're going to blow back up, which is what happened to which is what happened to my friend. He gained all of his weight back from the weight loss surgery plus 60 pounds. Yep.
Well, that's one of the reasons why. Well, let me just tell this. When I first started drinking, first of all, I did not take my first alcoholic beverage until I was 25 years old. That's why no one will ever get me on the internet trying to say I'm an alcoholic or a drunk and say, if you're jealous because I drink wine from Spain, and I have 3 businesses, you're never going to get me to feel bad, because I'm not a like everyday drinker. I may have a drink once or twice a month. Sometimes when we do our Friday night lives, we'll have a drink or whatever. That's why people can't make me feel guilty about that. But let me just say this. I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry. I had to do it. First of all, when you drink certain alcoholic beverages like rum and Coke, Coca-Cola has a lot of sugar content.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is your favorite drink, that was mine in the beginning. The first drink I started with was rum and Coke.
You used to get sick on the stomach a lot too, didn't you?
Oh, no, I didn't, man. I used to drink until my eyes got crossed. So you cannot be sitting there.
The reason rum and Coke, they always tell you don't drink rum and Coke, because the Coke sours on your stomach, because the alcohol, it breaks it down.
No, you know what'll help it? A lot of Jamaican food. I fill my stomach up with food. Look, I would be drinking my rum and Coke on Friday nights, playing dominoes, and then I would be.
Wait a minute, you play dominoes?
I do, but I do not play the American way.
What's that mean?
I don't play. You guys count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and all of that. I actually play the Jamaican way, or the Bajan way, which is we have to 7-love somebody to keep them out from being able to domino. And you have to play 7 games around till somebody gets them out 7 times, meaning you have to mark on the table 7 times, meaning I have to keep you from dominoing out. So we have to keep you from being able to get out. It's a long way. Anybody in the chat?
I gotta watch that. I don't want to watch that.
You might. They might have it on YouTube or some kind of video where y'all can see it done. But me, it's a lot funner than playing the American way. Because honestly, my cousin and them, they're so fast. They get mad at me. Everybody gets mad at me because I don't know how to play the American way. But that's why one of the benefits of having friends from all around the world. I'm just saying. Because I get to do things and learn things, new stuff. I love playing.
Now you got me wanting to look it up and see what it's like.
Oh, I love it. It's my favorite way of playing. I will sit on a Friday night and play until 1, 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning with my friends, just chilling, playing dominoes.
Maybe that's something when you get your channel back, you can like do a how-to video on and show.
I can't get that. I wouldn't be able to get them fools to come online. They'd be like, your asshole.
No, but you can. Because Kev on stage, he did that with showing how to play spades. Because he was like, there were people who did not know how to play spades, and so he actually did a video with his friends to show how to play spades.
I didn't learn until I went to college to play spades.
High school.
I love spades. Well, y'all do know that's the way I got my allowance. My mother would not give us any money until we played spades. That's how we got our money. I kid you not. We had to sit down with my mother, and that's how it became so good. because my mother was such a sinner woman. Yes, she was. Y'all don't tell.
Y'all
Y'all don't look.
That.
Wait a minute.
Don't talk about Mama Celis like that.
Wait a minute, because my mother wasn't a Christian. I was the first person in my family to accept Christ. So, to my mother, my mother did everything and all things. So my mother was like, if you want this money, you got to play these spades. My sister and I can play spades. We had to play spades because that's how we got our money. So if we didn't play spades, we didn't get no money. Shout out to the 170 of you guys that are watching. I believe it's over almost 200 of y'all. What is that? So thank y'all for watching. We really do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button.
So when you started working and had your own job, were you still playing spades with your mother?
No, because I was traveling at that point. I was dealing with my pastor. I was assistant to my pastor at that point. So by the time I turned 15, 16 years old, Kim, I was always on the road. So I didn't.
You mean on the weekends?
Sometimes it depends, because I was, thank God, my friends and family and some of my teachers knew, who I was and what I did. So they would make exceptions for me to do certain things and assignments. Praise God. I had a lot of favor as a child. I really did. So yeah, I sure did. And on Friday night, we were gone. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, please. And then on Sunday, you never saw me. On Sunday, you never saw me. Sometimes I'd get home at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and had to go to school the next day. I'm just saying.
Wow.
So that's just the life I lived.
Man. That's too much right there, brother.
Yeah, it's a lot. And I
see I had a lot of ministers and preachers in my family. So when I was a little girl, I had to go live with my great aunt. Well, my great aunt was in a gospel group, and my uncle was a minister. So, like you said, you go to church, and it's all day on Sunday, because you go to the first service. Then you got to go visit other churches. You go out to eat, and then they have another service, because there was always either a church to go to, someone had an anniversary, someone had a program. It was Easter. It was Christmas. It was Pentecost. It was something, Then for my aunt, it was her gospel group's anniversary, so you get it all out for that. So, little girl, some of it I like, because I got my hair done, I got a new dress, I got to sing with my aunt, but then after a while, it was like, we going to church again, we going to church all day, and then for some reason, all of my cousins, I guess we all took turns when living with my great aunt, and so. By the time it got to my younger cousins, they were tired. They were wore out. They were really kind of rebelling against it, because it was all day.
Well, the thing about me, I guess, because the food was good, the services were good, people were nice. Because when we were at church, we stayed at church all day. We had breakfast at church, we had dinner at church. Everything we did on Sunday was all at church. So everything for me I was fine with it. So I just embraced church. It was a little bit different for me, and maybe I'll tell this story another time, but it was really different for me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But you said something, Daryl, that I wanted to go back to, about having, surgery or having the other surgery. There was a woman, transgendered person who just passed away from my 600-pound life. And Kim, this just popped up in my head. So if you can do a Google search real quick so you can find the link. There was a transgender person who just passed away from my 600-pound life. And I don't know whether or not it was from complications from the surgery in itself, or just depression or whatever. But, we started off talking. No. We started talking about this earlier, about the season that we're in. And, a lot of people are feeling hopeless and helpless in this at this particular point in time. A lot of people are asking a lot of questions. They're trying to figure out where's my next move? What's my next step? How do I make it past this particular, situation? I'm feeling depressed. Here's the thing. And this is something that I just wanted to go back to this. And I wanted to reiterate that, because when you talked about that earlier, it made me think of that person. I didn't even know this person was transgendered. I thought the person was a woman. Until I read the article, I didn't even know the person was a transgender. And I was like, wow.
I hope Dr. Now knew it.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, I'm sure he did.
Bad penis.
Look at Kim, why?
No, I'm reading the article.
But
and I'm just.
Oh, you got the bad penis.
No. Doctor
Now. Don't make jokes now,
Daryl. No, Doctor Now would say you ate the bad food. That's what Doctor Now says. You ate the bad food. You ate the bad food. That's what he say. He don't say nothing about your member. But I wanted to mention this story because so many people during this point in time are depressed. Yeah, and even content creators. A lot of content creators get burnt out. And one of the things that I always tell you guys to do is to walk away from this stuff and not let this stuff be your whole life.
Take 10 days away and rest.
You have to learn to walk away from this stuff and not let these people be getting on your nerves. And because one thing about it, you're not gonna worry me and you ain't gonna stress me out. Nice try. It just will not work. It will not work. I'm just saying. They'll put the story in that we're going to talk about in a minute, but I just wanted to let me copy this link and put this in the chat. So this is a transgender person. Now, Kim, because I know you just briefly read through the story. What was the situation, or how did they die? What was the cause of their death?
Suicide.
Oh, it was suicide. See? And that's what I keep trying to tell everybody. Let me tell. Now, y'all know.
And then the brother's message about his sister, and I'm going to use the pronouns that she had before she died. This was a trans woman.
We've already established that. It's okay.
No, you said transgender person. You're being politically correct because you were trying to be sensitive because you didn't know.
That wasn't good, what I said.
I was being more specific.
I got you, but I want to know that what I said was okay. So
what you said was okay? very, very much okay.
Oh, okay.
Did a great job, but I just wanted, in case someone wants to know, like, was it a trans man or was it a trans woman?
Okay, go ahead.
So it was a trans woman.
Okay, all right.
Daryl, don't do that.
So tell us what? So they had committed suicide, and what's the brother saying?
The brother said, let me see.
And I don't need you to get all emotional. If you don't read the story if you're gonna get emotional.
It says, I accept every flaw that came with you. I'm sorry you felt alone. I'm sorry you felt you had nobody else to turn to. I'm sorry you felt you had no other option. Destiny wouldn't have wanted this. Lord, why I keep taking my siblings away? How much can I take?
Because when I read it, I think the brother, there was another brother that they had who had either died or committed suicide or something had happened to them too. So he's missed, like, this is like his second sibling.
Yeah, it's a second sibling.
Right. Now, am I a bad person? Because I used to watch my 600-pound life with a plate full of food in front of me. Like, I just couldn't believe
you're going to go to hell. You're going to hell for that. Ain't no need trying to.
I swear I used to do that. Me and my friend, every Wednesday, we would sit and watch my 600-pound life. And the funny thing is, I kept gaining more and more and more and more weight, but thank God I'm on the downward spiral. Praise God, I'm moving right along. Okay, so I don't want to get Kim over there crying, so we need to move on to this.
She better not cry. I cut off the screen. She better
this. No, we need to start talking about baby names. Kim, I got a question for you. No. I gotta ask this, Kim. If you
Wolf
had a kid,
that was the name of the child. Wolf Pussy.
Daryl, what you go name?
Shit.
I just can't believe the name of this kid. And you put it in there in the chat already, Daryl.
Yeah, name that damn child Wolf.
They're naming their
not
child
Wolf Blitzer,
Wolf.
not Wolf Blitzer, which is, Wolf. It's hard enough child black. Then you're gonna name child Wolf. Fix it, Jesus.
Wow.
Wolf Webster.
Wow. The name of the kid is Wolf Webster. I can't make this up.
Is Webster the middle name or the last name?
That's the last name.
Oh, because I think his real name is not Travis Scott. It's something else.
Wow.
Well,
but who names a child Wolf?
A joker that's got multiple lawsuits for that people.
But you know what?
Concert. That's why a crazy joker
right,
like
boy.
that.
His name is Wolf.
No, the same person that would name a dog Boy.
Hey, my uncle named my dog Dog Boy. Ain't that right?
Well, my question is this: if you in kindergarten,
I had to take that.
I know, right? Wait a minute,
That was too easy.
you in kindergarten, and your classmate's name is Wolf.
Woof, woof, woof,
That's what
woof.
I'm thinking, Daryl. They're about to get teased, like hella teased. It's gonna be a long process.
See, my kid would come to school, tap him on the shoulder. My dad told me to tell you, woof, 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 woof. He'll be fighting every day, like I'll send you home. Woof, 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 woof.
He gonna be fighting every day. I'm serious. Y'all watch what I tell you. He gonna be fighting every day. Every daggone day, this kid is gonna be fighting.
I had a child in my class. Mama was a stripper named Jasmine. Had a daughter. Guess what daughter was named? Lit Jasmine, short for Little Jasmine. LIT accent Jasmine. Of course, I was teaching special ed.
Oh, okay.
Mama had gold teeth across the front, had stars, moons, Lucky Charms, and everything else on the mouth. Lit Jasmine. I'll never forget it. Lit Jasmine. LIT accent Jasmine. Yes.
Wow.
And while we're on the subject of name, I pray for the day in our lifetime that we stop naming our children, Black peoples, after vehicles. No more Porsches, Lexus, and whatever else, and naming them after.
I don't care, but Portia from Real Housewives is fine. I don't care what y'all say.
Naming them after cars. Name your child Porsche and Lexus, knowing you built like a box Chevy. Sitting on 22.
I don't care. Porsche's fine. Y'all talk about. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say.
A couple of students named
Mercedes.
Black and Hispanic.
Or naming
Mercedes.
Naming your child after your favorite alcohol. I'm tired of Chardonnay, tequilas.
I had a classmate named Champagne.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know those Black people. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Boy, please.
No, I don't know any Black people who are named their children Champagne and all this other kind of stuff. Now, the only Black girl that I ever met who had a weird name, her name was Marshariki, and her sister's name was Tatamika. And if you ask me right now how to spell Marshariki, I don't know. But she had some big old Daryl.
That's why he remembered.
Daryl. And her sister was fine too. Her sister had like 5 kids, and she maintained her body. I mean, maintain. You know, some people have good genes like that though, where their body just gets right back into shape. This girl had 5 kids, dude. I ain't lying. Body just like tight. But anyway, yeah. But you know, you can't go too many places with a Black person named Marshariki or Tatamika and nobody remember them. I'm just saying.
Sort of like if your name is Marcellus.
Well, yeah, it's French. I'm just saying, it's a French name. Like Wynton Marcellus. And you know, his name
is Wynton Marsalis.
Yes, but it's Marcellus. They pronounce it Marcellus. They don't pronounce it Marcellus.
They don't. Okay, thank you.
No McNuggets. No McNuggets.
No, nobody's calling me McNuggets. Speaking of McNuggets, Daryl, you had a special video this week that was sent to you.
What happened? What happened there? Why Daryl gone Black? What?
Fuck that nigga, man.
What happened there?
Wait a minute.
What happened there? Wait a minute. Boy wants to know what happened there.
I'm about to tell you. Since you want to start some shit with me, okay, all right. Since you want to do that today, so Kim, one of our Nutvilles has decided she wanted to serenade the cigar vlogger, and she put out on social media a video where she had on this wig.
I know who you're talking about.
When I tell you this wig looked like she had stuck her finger in a socket and it had just like shriveled up on the top of her head, and she was there until we tub to the end of the road. Till I can't let go. It's a natural. You belong to me. And I mean, she just singing to Daryl. The minute. And there was one point in the video where she said the minute. Not a minute. She said the minute. I was done. I was done. Poor Daryl. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you this serenade, I don't even know where the link is to the video. I wish somebody in the chat would find this video, this video for me.
If you do that fuck shit, I'm gonna block their ass for the rest of their life.
Wait a minute. Daryl was so mad. He's still mad. I've been laughing for about 4 or 5 days, but it's hilarious because Daryl, this person, what was the name of the song? I forgot. Oh no, that's what it was. Can we talk for the minute? I'm sorry, Lynn. I couldn't remember the name of the song. Oh my God. When I tell you, and I don't give a shit what you say, Daryl, I'm putting this shit in the chat Facebook group today. Oh, yes, I am. I'm gonna put that. When I tell y'all I've been laughing for days. Oh man, this has been so funny. And let me just tell y'all something. If you think for 1 minute by interviewing people who are retards are gonna make me mad or upset me, you're really not. You're just showing how desperate you are. Just so desperate. Just desperate.
What's the title of the video?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Better yell it to the women love there.
Oh man. When I tell you I've been crying laughing, I've been crying laughing at Daryl. I've been crying laughing. Can we talk for the minute? Boy, I want to know your name. Can we talk for the minute? You started the shit, Daryl. You should have kept your mouth closed. Oh man, I wish listen here. Yeah, listen. I wish I could find that damn video. Somebody send me the link in a private chat. I'll post it. Cause you can't block my ass. I'll tell you that right now.
I cancel that fucking group.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be cracking up. Oh God. When I tell y'all, it is hilarious. It is hilarious. It is so funny. But anyway, moving right along. That's the name of Kylie Jenner's new baby. They're called Wolf. The baby's called Wolf. And they actually put out some pictures of Kylie and a picture of the baby's hand, I guess. Because thank God she's trying to protect her children from social media because
oh boy. Oh my God.
Yeah, you definitely have to do that. So yeah, but that's that. Moving right along. Shut up. I can't stand you, Kim. I cannot stand you. Oh my God, you gonna make me, y'all gonna have me dying laughing. Moving right along. But you know, Daryl, I didn't say nothing when you had to get on me about Roxanne trying to fix me up. I ain't say nothing, but I understand. We're gonna move along. I got another story I wanted to talk to y'all about too before we get too deep into this. We did the AJ one. Oh, Kim, what's up with and I should probably know this story. What's up with this guy named DaBaby? And now he's banned from bowling alleys or something in California. They're like banning him because I guess he got into some sort of fight or altercation. You know anything about this? You're on mute, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay, what happened there? Because I don't have
a clue. So DaBaby, the rapper, his last baby mama, he had like problems with. He basically tried to toss her out the house. It was all on Instagram. Her brother said, I don't like the way you disrespected my sister. You disrespected my parents. When I see you on site, me and you gonna have a talk. Well, I'm still not quite sure, but somehow they both ended up at the same bowling alley. But DaBaby show up with a film crew and some bodyguards.
So he filmed himself beating somebody up?
And so I guess the guy said something to him, and then he punched the guy, and because the bowling alley floor is like all slippery and stuff, they were all slipping and sliding. And then the bodyguards came in trying to, like, I guess, I don't know if they were breaking him up or beating the Danny Lee, the baby mama's brother up. But it didn't look good. And so
Wow.
yeah.
So apparently, but that reminds me
By
of
the
that.
bowling alley said that he is banned for life.
Well,
you got all this money in your own house and
build your bowling alley.
Build your bowling alley.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
You went to a bowling alley to fight a dude. You brought a film crew and bodyguards.
Right. Well, here's the thing, people. It's crazy, and it shows you that these young people, no matter how much money they get, they're never able to move past that type of a life. Mm-hmm. Now, Daryl, your son has been traveling this week, making music as well. So are they more insulated when he travels, or with the group of people that he travels with?
They have a security team.
Oh, so they got a security team.
Yeah, and then the people that are out there where he's at, and then on top of that, they out there, and most of them are licensed gun owners. So yeah, and like when they come here, we open carry, so you can do what you do.
Oh, well, Siobhan Palmer says the baby was filming a video and the brother walked up on him to talk. He got it on site like he wanted. So apparently, Kim, he was
okay. I keep hearing other reports saying he came there to look for the brother. So now y'all saying the brother rode up on him?
Apparently.
Oh. Well, he did ask for it. He said he wanted to talk to him.
Wow.
But this is the thing. Is the brother banned from the bowling alley or just the baby? Because right now it's the baby's banned.
Well, you know what this reminded me of when I first heard this story?
Both of them?
Well, let me ask y'all. Y'all remember that girl VS in the B sector? Mm-hmm. Y'all remember she went to that IHOP or whatever? I think it was an IHOP or a Denny's. And she filmed herself beating that damn woman's ass. What he should have done immediately was tell those people to turn them damn cameras off. Because, normally, if you film, even if the person got beat up and they press charges against you, it could come back to haunt you. You know what I'm saying? So the filming of it is what's kind of got me a little on edge.
I think there were there were other people there with their own cameras filming it. So it's different angles to what's going on.
Wow. So I wonder who threw the first punch. I wonder.
The ones I keep seeing, you see the baby hit him and like is dragging him out because the other guy has long hair. And looks like he's dragging him and they're like slipping and sliding.
Well, yeah, them bowling shoes ain't got no grips. I don't care how thuggish you are. If you're a thug in bowling shoes, you're gonna be slipping and sliding like you got on ice skating shoes. That's all I'm saying.
And the bowling alley, it was on one of the shows, said they have to do something to the floor. They had to clean the floor. Then there's like some special polish they got to do over the floor. So it's like at least $250 damaged for them just doing what they did.
Right.
So.
Wow.
Someone said the brother can still bowl there.
Well, I'm just saying, you got to think twice about stuff like that. You really do. And you got to be careful because eventually fighting in public or fighting where people can take a video of you is really going to be very difficult for you to bypass that sort of a situation. And speaking of fighting, it looks like Sir Wendy Williams, he's trying to get himself out of the predicament that he's in.
See, you were so good earlier. You were so good earlier when you said transgender person. You were using the right stuff. You were saying the right thing, and then now you done come on.
I just don't like him. I don't like him. I just cannot stand him.
And you start.
I don't like him.
Wendell Williams.
I don't like him. Now, apparently, Wendy.
It's a she. She had a whole baby.
I'm just saying. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying. What I will say to this is, of course, Wendy Williams has been going through a lot. Apparently, a lot of people have been saying some physical stuff has been going on. Some people are saying mental stuff as well as dementia. What do you guys take on this Wendy Williams situation? What do you think?
Well, I saw two things today. Sherry Shepherd's supposed to be the if she can't bounce back by September, she's gonna be the permanent host, and the show's name is gonna change.
Oh, because is it going to be to Pineapple Under the Sea? Is that going to be the name of the new show? Pineapple Under the Sea? Because Sherry Shepherd is shaped like SpongeBob SquarePants.
You are upset because she turned down Hill Harper, aren't you?
Well, that's
the other.
Upset about No. I'm not upset about it. She's stupid for doing that with her dumb self, because that young man is a brilliant man. He was a hardworking man, and
he graduated from Harvard.
But maybe she did not see that back then.
Hold on. But see, here's what women do all the time. And see, now you done shifted.
Okay, come on.
You done shifted the conversation, starting that mess again. Here we go, Kim. Women always be hollering about they can see the potential in a man, and they want a man that they know is striving to do better, and they want a man that has a lot of good work ethic and all this stuff. Hill Harper is a perfect example of how a woman looked at him and looked down on him
because he was waiting tables.
Because he was waiting tables and he was going to school at the same time, and she knew where he was going to school, and he was already an actor and doing little small roles and stuff because he knew her. And she turned him down. And there was an ABC special that they did one night that I saw. She deserves exactly what she get when people drag her for treating him the way that she treated him. Now back to Mr. Williams, just for a second.
The other thing before we get into it, she's filed legal paperwork against her bank because their bank, she claiming a bank froze her assets and has millions of dollars that she can't have access to.
No. Well,
she did a power of attorney.
Right. Well, the lawyer said that they would not release her funds until she did a power of attorney thing. So she's actually gone to court. She's got the power of attorney stuff. So, but I just think this is a money grab from the bank trying to withhold her funds. And this is that thing about the conservatorship that I don't agree with. Because you guys remember that movie that was on Netflix that I suggested you guys watch. Y'all remember?
About the lady taking the older people
stuff? Right. Yeah. And she had those people under conservatorship and she was robbing those people blind. Mm-hmm. That's what typically happens when people are going under those conservatorships. There was the person who done amass all of this wealth and all this money, they just get robbed blind. And it's just simple as that. And what's her name? Lee Remy, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was hosting some of these shows. And they passed her up for hosting the show, and she's been quite upset about this as well. But I think this is karma coming back to meet Mr. Williams, because all he ever did was harass people, talk about people, and honestly, think about it. All the people that we're seeing in social media who are being sued, they got to pay $4 million. The people whose health is failing. All of these celebrity gossip people who just go after these people just because they're celebrities.
Houses in Virginia. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff just keep happening to them, and then they get mad, and they try to insulate themselves even though they've done people wrong in the past. And I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. So do you think this is karma, Kim?
Yeah.
I don't know when to say it's karma, but I just feel like it's been is it going on a year or 2 years where her husband's cheating on her, has an outside baby, she gets a divorce. It contributes to her, going into alcohol, cocaine use.
No, that before. Let's not.
But I'm just saying it makes it worse for someone who's already has that problem, and then now like you really have a want to do it now, and then now affecting your show, your livelihood, and it's like it seems like she gets better, but then she gets setbacks, and so
well, what's the name of the new show, Daryl? Did they say what the new name was going to be?
No, but they I gotta send you that, but basically, if her health doesn't improve to the point where she can come back, Sherry Shepherd from now until September, it's going to be listed as the permanent replacement, permanent fill-in to soften the blow with Wendy's fans, because they don't want to. The network don't want to alienate her fans. But as of September, if she don't bounce back, there will be no more Wendy Williams. It'll be the Sherri Shepherd show.
Well,
whatever they decide to call it.
There's a lot of people that's been making some statements in here, Daryl.
Can you highlight Queen Rashi's statement?
Before we do that, Siobhan Palmer. I don't know. I didn't see Queen Rashi's comment yet.
It's above. Yeah.
It must be way above. Where is it? Because I missed it.
It's
I gotta go.
Queen Rashi.
How far?
There you go.
Somebody said, I saw reports on Twitter that Wendy fired her financial advisor, and the woman told Wells Fargo that yes, and that's correct. And that's why she was under all of the stress and the turmoil. Now, Siobhan had just put something in the chat. I wanted to highlight that. Siobhan Palmer said, they say Leah Remini didn't want to do the hot topics. And I guess not, because if you're in Celebrityville, you're a celebrity, saying a whole bunch of salacious things that can't be proven about other celebrities is not something that another celebrity would feel comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And, it's kind of like when you go out here on YouTube and say people have herpes and they done gave their babies herpes. And then next thing you telling folks that you're going to take the cease and desist letter and wipe your ass with it. And then next thing you know, you end up in court, and you bragging about this lawyer, and the next thing you know, you owe somebody $3-4 million. Mm-hmm. And Wendy, he's done a lot of stuff to people over the years. I'm just saying.
I'm tired of you saying he.
Well, I mean, with those bunions on his feet, he had his bunions cut off and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he's done a lot to hide himself, and I'm just waiting for the world to know who he really is. That's all I'm saying. Because that fella is something else. He did Whitney Houston wrong. I'm just saying. Got on there talking about Whitney Houston snorting coke, and everybody knows that he was a cokehead himself.
Yeah. What did Judge Mathis say? Are you a crackhead? Are you smoking?
I'm just saying. Judge Mathis laid his butt out. I'm just saying. If you never heard Judge Mathis go after him, I mean, it's worth his weight in gold just to hear Judge Mathis get his butt. Because he quick to call somebody crackhead. And then here's my other thing. I don't really watch her show, I'll be honest, or his show. The only thing I'll tell you is this. I just don't see how. I don't understand. I guess there is a market for this because he has one of the biggest rated shows on television. So I guess the celebrity gossip thing is really huge. You guys have any info on that? I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. It's just like they want to know what the stars are doing when they're not on the air. That's become the new trend. I think everyone's, I don't know,
right,
got the inside details from my inside sources,
Oh, you got a street team.
Exclusive.
You could have a street team, but I don't
street
understand.
Committee.
I don't understand why this street committee don't be going out and find these people some new wigs. Because some of these wigs look like they found them in the garbage can after the garbage man had, you know how when you dump out a big trash can and then all the garbage don't go all the way into the dumpster, and then some of the trash fall back into the dumpster, and everything that was like down there at the bottom of the dumpster with all the juice and stuff, that's where a lot of these wigs and these weaves are located. It's in the bottom of the trash can with the juice, and then these people just come on the internet and just put it on their head and plaster it on their head, and then they be good evening everybody. greetings Hello, everybody.
I can't.
Because I don't like them no damn way. I'm just going to be honest. And now I really don't like them because they keep saying nasty shit to me. Every time I try to be nice, they just mean as hell. Because you don't have to be mean, because I'm not a mean person, believe it or not. But when you be mean to me, I let your ass have it. And now I don't care. Because getting on the internet, talking about some greetings.
And I just don't like the attack on the black, the black color, the colorism
Right.
especially against Black women, like all the time. Like, wow.
And what's up with these,
Crunchy
Harry,
wigs.
but these Harry Potter School of Hogwarts candles that everybody want to sell. Everybody got a candle for sale. I'm not burning all this stuff in my house. I'm just saying. Everybody got candles for sale. Have y'all seen these vloggers? Everybody just candles.
Oh, you
Everybody
talking
selling
about
candles.
what's her name over in the B section showing her candles?
Oh, no, I'm talking about greetings.
He got candles.
Just got candles. And then what the hell you putting your picture on it for? Like we want to sit that shit in our house and be looking at you.
The only candles my aunt had with pictures on it was the one she got from Fiesta because they were like the money candles.
People use the wax from the candles too.
For what?
You're not supposed to use that type of wax though.
You can. You
Yeah,
gotta
but
be tough. Some people just tough like that.
Oh, you ain't pouring shit on me, no hot shit like that. No,
Yeah,
that
we
ain't
know.
gonna happen.
Yeah, we know you prefer flour.
No, you hold it up high.
Whatever.
So
that's not on me. That's
no.
on
If you
somebody
have
else.
it too,
I'm just saying.
if you have it, damn it, if you have it too close to the burn, but you hold it up high, you tip it so that by the time it hits the skin, it's not as hot.
Now, Kim, I did have a girl one time put some stuff on where she was taking care of business down there that got real hot. I don't know what she was using. That shit made me explode. That shit warmed up my sack so fast. That shit was fast. I was like, oh, I don't put that shit on my stuff no more.
You buy it at the it's like a.
Oh no, I don't know what because honestly, I guess it's some but it's edible too because they can.
It's like some of it's minty, some of it's cinnamon.
Oh, that shit
blew me out. It's literally
water.
called fireballs.
Oh man, it had my balls on fire. It definitely did.
There's a lady I know. She sells that on. I forgot her name, but she sells stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh man, that shit'll have you. I'm sorry.
It will get you warmed up.
Yeah, if you ain't never had that done to you, you just do not want to do that. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just like, no, just leave me alone. Let me bust the natural way. I'm saying, I don't need nothing, no help. Because you warming me up like that, it's like a rocket ship. I'm gonna take straight on off.
What?
I ain't gonna lie.
The state of California is suing Tesla for they citing rampant racism against its black workers in the state of California.
I wouldn't be surprised. Because honestly, if the country is in an economic free fall, black people are suffering the worst.
Yeah.
So they call the workstation the monkey station, referred to it as the slave ship, and one of the supervisors cracked the whip with something.
Well, speaking of monkey station, didn't India Ari have to ask for her music to be removed from the Spotify because Joe Rogan was running around talking about calling black people monkeys?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
And he was kept saying the N word or nigger with a hard ER. At first, it was 70 episodes. Now they removed like 113 episodes.
Wow.
But then she said something about, she doesn't think he's racist, but he's just insensitive.
Oh,
but her work is still off of Spotify, though.
I didn't hear her say that.
She didn't make it go back.
But
I think it was the economics part that really frustrated her. Is that he's getting $100 million based on streaming, and I'm just getting whatever percentage of it.
Yeah, because the artists are the ones who are helping to make the money for Spotify.
Yeah.
And let me and speaking of Spotify, as this is a natural progression here, Joe Budden, let me share this with you guys. Hold on. Should I talk about this first? Should we go to since we're here, we may as well talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Joe Budden is actually talking about the growth of his show. So even after the loss of his two other co-hosts, Roy and Mal, which I enjoy Roy and Mal. I thought they all made a great
team. Check out their new show, their show that they have together?
I have been looking, yes. I have been looking at it, and I like them. I do like them. But I'm a podcast listener. But here's my question to you guys. Joe Budden is responsible for bringing a lot of viewers to Spotify. And Joe Budden is one of these people that I, over the years, and those of you who have followed the A-Team and followed us for months and over the years, y'all know I have always told you guys about Joe Budden and respecting Joe Budden's hustle. He clearly has been able to prove himself. That's somebody else, not me. He's clearly been able to show his hustle because his show is doing very well and it's continuing to do well. But for some odd reason, other people seem to live off of the benefits of Black content creators and content creators who are not able to get their just due. And I've even told you guys, even here on YouTube, a lot of Black content creators who do exceptionally well are the algorithms and the way things are done is really not very favorable to Black content creators. And that is my opinion. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
And they have to do something else because now with YouTube being bigger, they're cutting, because they said from those who've been on like for 10 years, they're saying like, hey, years ago, we were all making a lot of money, but now they've changed, you know, the guidelines, the terms and conditions, the advertising, what portion you get. And so some of these, and also with, you know, the, you know, blocking, reporting, and flagging, some of them have gotten Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee. They've gotten their own websites. They've some have gone to Twitch. They've done merchandise because the check is not as big anymore unless you're like in the hundreds of thousands. You're getting a whole bunch of super chats and you got other things going on. So,
well, with the game on YouTube, of course, is, you know, your CPM. And I talked to you guys a lot about that offline. But here's what it says. It says he slid into his Instagram account to give all of his Instagram followers an update on the success of his new show. According to a report, he sent out a screenshot of the U.S. top 50 podcasts in the United States, and it's widely successful podcaster, and he remains in that top 50. He landed on the list at number 37. Now, you need to understand he is an independent content creator with no backing. Y'all got to understand that. He has
so what does that mean, no back? Is he not on Spotify anymore?
No, okay, no. What it means is he has no financial sponsorships that are financially providing for his podcast. It's coming out of his pocket. Okay, so the people that he
got complete control.
Right, he has complete control of all of his content and everything that comes out there. And the two guys that sit on either side of him are employees. Okay. And so just like Rory and Mal, because the situation with Rory and Mar got into trouble because they felt like they deserved ownership, right? Because it became so successful and they were trying to go through negotiation, but Joe Budden did not want to renegotiate with those two guys. And it reminds me of another content creator on YouTube, because this is the first successful thing he's ever done in his entire life, is to have his YouTube channel. And when people are become successful in the social media spaces and they never had any other successes in life, they tend to screw over people and try to step on people by any means necessary in order to get them to some type of level of success, you know. And here's the other thing: you rolling around in lease Rolls Royces and lease cars,
Rolls Royces,
because you can lease them, you know, or loaner.
Boy, stop.
Or, you know, you sitting up on YouTube in a Versace robe or Versace shirt, where you can't even, if you don't even own a house, you don't own a car, you don't have any mutual funds, you don't have any stuff that's set away for your retirement, but you're so busy trying to impress people on the internet. And this is the thing that I don't understand. If you're going to be a successful content creator, be a success, or bring your people along with you and be true to who you are. Joe Budden, to me, has always been true to who he is from the get-go, as far as telling people, you know, it's just something that, you know, that he's built himself. And he wrote that there are no guests or handouts added to his 2021 success. Some of y'all know who the F I am. And he celebrated crossing his 500th episode of the podcast, saying, here's to many more. So I just want to say, for those of you that know me and how I've had this conversation with you guys over the months and years, I celebrate Joe Budden. What do you think, Daryl?
I admire the fact that he has complete control of his name, his brand, everything from start to finish. Can't nobody tell him how to run his business.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have a little bit of a great big thing. He has the whole pie.
Mm-hmm.
And whether he sink, whether he swim, he don't have to answer to nobody.
Correct.
Unlike everybody else's favorite person, I'm not throwing him under the bus. I'm just saying I don't care for him. But Charlemagne the God, Charlemagne owns a piece.
Right.
But if they decide today, the powers to be, hey, we don't like you no more, you gone, he got nowhere to go.
Correct.
Charlemagne, can't nobody tell him that. He's like, okay, you don't want me on your platform? I'll go over here. I'll go somewhere else. Or I'll start my own platform and keep it pushing.
Now I got a question for you, Daryl, because I just found this out. Did you know that the people who perform at the Super Bowl halftime show are not paid? Were you aware of that?
Yeah, you have to pay them to do that. Yeah, I've been doing that for years.
Yeah,
because they consider that an opportunity for you to launch your stuff.
Yeah, but according to Mary J. Blige, she's not paying them. She's just not earning any money.
Right. Because they trying to, because of the current climate, not hiring black coaches and all this other stuff, they trying to appeal. Because all the years, every time you look around at halftime, they had these either country music artists or rock artists, but they sell. The one time they had Michael Jackson and Prince.
I think Prince had the best one, or one of the best.
I do too.
Yeah, him and Beyonce. When Beyonce did it with, I think it was Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
that year that Bruno Mars and Beyonce did it, those were two of the best performances for me.
Yeah, but that Prince, the meme that's out there now said that one time Prince had a concert and a football game was played before and after it.
Wow,
that's how serious his halftime show was. But they normally, like that boy the other year that was horrible. What's that rapper's name? He came out there. He had just had his face done. He had looked like a zombie with the bandages. I forget
his face done.
Yes, I forget. Oh, y'all help me in the chat. I can't figure that guy.
I have no idea.
And my son was like, "How can you just talk about him? He's just different. You just don't like the music." I said, "No, I know talent when I see it, and he don't have it." Right. The Weeknd. That's that guy's name that did the Super Bowl.
Oh, the one that sings real high like some gospel artist. That guy. He's the Weeknd, right? That's his name.
Yeah,
I hear his little they sing.
Well, he
so
came
high.
out. He had this afro, and his face. He had just had like some work done on his face, so they tried to incorporate that into the halftime show. He had people had bandages on, like they was mummies and stuff. It sucked. It sucked bad.
Some of these gospel artists like James Hall.
I don't know who that is. But
when we get over there, full man singing in falsetto. Won't we be able?
Well, that was big back in the day. Now
I'm just saying, whatever. I understand you being a full-fledged alto, and you might sing a little bit of mezzo soprano or whatever, but you can. But what whole dude sings in falsetto? And they be sitting up talking about it ain't falsetto. Yes, it is, Negro. You singing? Won't it be? I'm just saying.
Are y'all talking about who tries to sing in that falsetto, but it's not a real falsetto?
No, I was talking about James Hall. That's who I was referring
to. Okay.
And
any other gospel artist.
Is he still with that girlfriend of his?
Oh, he probably is.
Okay.
Because from what I hear, he's been traveling with some fellas, meeting in a house, moving right along.
Oh,
all of them been camping out in a Airbnb, moving along. I just don't think I would be caught dead in the Airbnb with James Hall. But moving along here, it looks like, speaking of the halftime show, and the reason why I brought that up, Daryl, Snoop Dogg this week actually acquired Death Row Records, and as soon as he acquired Death Row Records, they hit him with a sexual allegation lawsuit.
From what year though? 2013.
A long time ago.
Oh, long. Here's the thing. You wait until a matter of hours after I buy Death Row Records or anything, and then you come out with, oh, this is an allegation. And the way I read it when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this just happened. Then I look, I said, this 2013. Why didn't this come out before a decade, almost a decade later? Why didn't it come out? Then I've had friends tell me, well, sometimes when a person is victimized, it's hard for them to come out. I'm like, okay, you come out after I buy a record label.
Mm-hmm.
You come out 2-3 days before the Super Bowl when I'm supposed to perform, and I just bought the record label. Okay.
I kind of feel the same way about right now. Chris Brown has been accused of sexual assault.
Another one?
Yeah.
It might be the same one you were thinking of. This,
no, just a sexual assault, because the other one was just assault.
Yeah.
When he assaulted Rihanna.
Said the incident happened back in 2020. So I'm thinking like
right. This was like 2 years ago.
But then I was watching another lawyer on YouTube, and she was like reading the case. So I was like, okay, some holes of this is missing, especially when they said a girl was in medical school at the time. And I'm thinking like, well, shouldn't you know if you think you've been sexual, so you go to the hospital so they can do a rape?
Exactly. Hello. She didn't know that?
But from what I think happened, this is what I think from the news, from the case, he allegedly put something in her drink, according to her.
Oh Lord.
And then all of a sudden she was led to the bedroom. They were on Diddy's yacht or whatever at a party. Mm-hmm. And then he didn't use a condom. Mm-hmm. And then later on he texted her and said, hey, I think you need to take the plan B or whatever. But when he met her, he was talking to her before he allegedly drugged her because she was a choreographer and about her career.
Did she take the plan B?
Yeah, she did. But she also didn't get an STD test because, they didn't use a condom. And then, so I thought that was it, like she maybe went to therapy, maybe she, whatever. Then I found out in the lawsuit, he called her to come to his house.
And she went
to the studio. Yes, she went. Oh. But she thought it was okay, according to her, because there were other people there. And then I think a second time she went, and that's when he tried to push up on her. And that's when she was like, okay, I think I better leave, I better go. So to me, I feel like she realized that she was being manipulated. And maybe she's upset. So this is her way of getting back at him. Because hey, you were supposed to help me with my career or me being a dancer. I'm in the industry, but you just pushing on me for sex and I'm not going to get anything out of it. So that's what I'm thinking it is. But I could be wrong. In the suit, her name is not there. It's anonymous because technically she's still working in the industry. But according to him, he's like, isn't it kind of convenient? I have an album coming out and now I'm being accused of this.
Well, Michael Jackson. But Michael Jackson used to say, Michael Jackson used to say that all the time. Y'all remember his sexual allegations will always come up when he was about to release a new record. And Michael used to say all the time that these record executives are doing that to mess with his money. And Michael used to say that all the time. And here comes Snoop. But see, Snoop has this audience. He's expanded his audience. And a lot of white people like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And to see this kind of stuff come out at this particular point in time seems a little weird to me. But Daryl, I just wanted to ask you, as a man, when you hear women tell stories like this and come up with, I'm not saying that this isn't true, even though I'm gonna just tell you right now, I don't believe it. Because you're not gonna have all of this stuff where you go back to a person's room and you keep showing up to the studio, just like Kobe. These women get mad when you get rid of them. You have sex with them and then you be like, I'm out. So my thing is this, Daryl, doesn't this hurt women? And it really, women should understand when you get these type of women who keep bringing up these kind of things, you guys just lose complete credibility. And the first initial response from most of us is, we're just not going to believe you.
Yeah, like when people try to bring a preacher down because they don't want him no more.
Yeah, and I agree. Especially when they have a long back and they glow in the dark, especially when that happens. I'm just saying.
But I have to admit, though, out of all the allegations I've heard in the past couple of years about preachers. I feel like maybe it's her name. I don't know if I'm getting her name right. Forgive me.
Who, the person?
Kimberly Harper. I feel like in her case, she was groomed since she was a teenager.
Oh, you talking about that lady? Oh, no, her story was legit. I feel
like her story is legit.
But I don't remember the Kimberly Harper lady. Could you
refresh her name's not Harper. Her name is
I'm sorry. I meant saying your name wrong.
I forget her last name, but the lady that was in New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico,
the Kojic preacher that groomed her from 15.
And she known him since she was a teenager. He's married,
and he was 31.
And then he made a comment to her daughter that triggered this lady. Was like, "Oh, I gotta stop."
What was her first name? Was it William?
No, it was Kim. It was Kimberly Woodard, I think. Not Woodard. No. I gotta think of that because what's name interviewed her.
Yeah,
Oh, somebody interviewed him?
No, Glitter Biscuit interviewed her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I can't think of that woman.
I thought you said his name was William. Okay. Let me move on. Because y'all know I'm just saying. But speaking of no condom, it seems that the judge has denied porn giant Pornhub a motion to dismiss a child sex abuse survivor's lawsuit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Pollard. Kimberly Pollard.
Pollard. That's right.
Oh, okay. All right, guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know the story. I apologize.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna remind you when we get off. Yes, you do well.
Oh,
I do know it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, know it well.
Okay. It's not on my memory right now. A federal judge in Alabama has allowed a class action lawsuit by survivors of child sexual abuse against the parent company of a popular pornography website, Pornhub, and other websites to move forward. The porn giant MindGeek, they denied them the ability to dismiss the lawsuit that was filed on behalf of a child sexual abuse survivor over videos showing their abuse on MindGeek's website. My thing is, how the hell did you end up on Pornhub when aren't you supposed to be 18 or older or 21 or something? Don't they have like an age limit on these websites or something?
But
you're supposed to be honest.
You're supposed to be on, yeah.
You're what now?
When you check it, do you say I'm over the age of 18? You're supposed to, if you are, you check yes. If you're not, you're supposed to log off. But people lie. They want to see what's on there. I know. Well.
And then if you let's say you do a video and you were with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you broke up with them, and then they go and put your video on the website. You don't even know.
Well, if you could,
that's happened.
Well, the thing about that, see, this is where I think social media and stuff gets really murky. And this is one of the reasons why I'm starting to hate the fact that people who don't have no lives, no jobs, don't have the mental capacity to formulate sentences and make sense in a cohesive manner. I'm just being honest. They can come out on social media and say all sorts of things and do all sorts of things. Uploading someone's private sexual video to a social media site, you should, in my opinion, go to jail. If that person has not given you written permission to put their damn sex video on a porn site, you need to go to jail because you have violated their complete ability to have privacy. Now, nothing else in the entire world. Could you imagine, Kim, somebody putting your video on the internet? That would be devastating. I'm just saying, it would be devastating.
Yeah.
And all of these dudes going to all of these porn websites and they have these unrealistic expectations of women in the first place because you think every woman wants to drop to her knees and take your jizz. It doesn't make very much sense. You just I'm sorry. These guys, but they get these unrealistic expectations in their minds, and it's just like, no. And then you trying to treat every woman like she's a hoe. Because when I hear certain dudes talk, they think that all women are hoes. They really do. They think some guys think all women are hoes, and not all women are hoes.
And then they get upset. But then they get upset when you, like you said, then you don't do hoe like stuff. Then they're upset about it. So something must be wrong with you.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just saying. Right? And honestly, I don't even know what they get paid on these porn websites. Daryl, do they earn money for uploading videos?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna have to Google this. I need to do some research.
Yes.
Maybe we could have the A-team pornography and just let people upload all their own content and we get all the money. I don't know. No, I would never do that. Don't worry. But it's an idea because it just seems like, we could do an OnlyFans page like somebody, all these other content creators and have your ass out with stretch marks on it. I'm just saying. You could do that. That always seems to work. I'm just saying. Somebody said, yeah, because him and Martha Stewart then got really tight. Yeah, Sharon, Martha Stewart really loves him. But see, a lot of people don't realize that Martha Stewart, even though she was raised in her environment, Martha Stewart is a gangster. And that's why she gets along with another gangster.
She went to jail.
She's a gangster.
For inside trading.
She ain't gonna be the
and
only
ironically, one. Snoop doesn't have a felony
on his record.
She does.
And she ain't gonna be the only one go for insider trading real soon. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one of these old days.
Did y'all see about the Bitcoin people? This couple.
Oh my God!
Thank God! I'm glad they're going to jail.
Oh,
how do you launder Bitcoin money? Like,
just the same way you hack. The same way you hack anything. Bitcoin.
But they said it was money laundering, though.
Right, so, but think about it. Bitcoin and all these crypto crap, these people. That's why I don't fool with it. You're transferring. It's electronic transfer. And if you got somebody that can that's a good hacker that can hack some programs and make numbers, like they be catching these rich kids all the time with these hacking skills that going in changing people's grades and moving money around in people's bank accounts. They do the same thing with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It's the exact same thing. You can make yourself a billionaire, and if you know what you're doing, transfer that money around, and they'll never catch up to it. And then you cash out.
I just need somebody who can clearly explain what a Bitcoin actually is and how the currency can be translated into the currency that we now have as far as dealing with it, as far as the market is concerned, because you cannot play the market with Bitcoin. You have to transfer the Bitcoin into the money that we use or the currency that we use now. And so, although a lot of other places are now starting to accept Bitcoin, you can't use Bitcoin to do anything. You have to transfer.
You have to either use it digitally online to pay for things that accept Bitcoin, or like you said, you got to transfer Bitcoin to regular money. But my thing is this: we already have something like that with ACH deposit, doing online bill pay. I'm literally transferring numbers from my bank account to my light bill, or my job is sending me my money electronically to my bank account without physically moving paper money.
I don't trust
so
it.
Isn't that like, so what do I need Bitcoin for?
But the meta universe is also headed in that direction as well.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Zuckerberg, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, they're also headed in that direction. And you guys got to understand something. Facebook has more information on us than any other social media platform in the world.
Yeah, that's why they had them before Congress. They were asking them
right.
questions.
Can you imagine? Well, from my study and what they're doing, yeah, I don't want them. I gotta get. I'm so tempted to delete everything that has anything to do with Facebook.
In Walmart, Dog Cigar.
What? I didn't see it.
Yeah. I saw one in a gas station one, but Walmart.
Yeah.
And let me. Well, wait a minute. If you shopping at Walmart and you got Bitcoin, you shouldn't be shopping at Walmart.
You should be at Target.
No, you should. No, you should have stock.
Correct.
Walmart.
If you're an idiot and you shop at Walmart and you have Bitcoin, something's wrong with you.
Hold on, my dog is doing something weird.
I'm just saying that don't make no sense to me, Daryl.
And the fact that she's talking to the dog like he gonna talk back like,
Oh, he should. He probably coming up there telling her she done sold all his Bitcoin. You done sold my Bitcoin. You done sold my Scooby snacks.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
Sold all my Scooby snacks. Oh Lord, I'm just saying. So, what are your plans for the Super Bowl weekend, Daryl? What are you doing?
I'm gonna do some drinking and cigar smoking.
Okay. Kim, are you going anywhere for Super Bowl? You doing anything?
No. Me and my friend were thinking about actually going out to the movies to see Death on the Nile. So,
what's that movie about?
It's an Agatha Christie.
It's the follow up to the.
It's a follow up to
Orient Express.
Orient Express. Kenneth Bragg is Hercule Poirot.
Is that the one where the guy has everybody on the boat and he says, "I know one of you are the murderer"? Is that the one, the clip I saw?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Because he's like, I know one of you is the murderer and something, and I saw that. Well, this, just so you guys know, Ozark, the last season of Ozark has been posted on Netflix. So if you're an Ozark fan, you need to binge watch that. Ozark is
never watched any of it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I actually started. I watched the first 2 seasons. I stopped at season 3 because I was just like, God, I have too many shows to watch. And there's another one, Daryl, that now we done got into our movie section because y'all know how we move around. Daryl, there was another show. It's not Bridgerton, because even though I did watch Bridgerton, by the way, if y'all haven't seen Bridgerton, that's really good. That's on HBO Max. They have another show that's like Bridgerton. Where's Moni No Love When I Need Her? What's the name of that show that they that's like Bridgerton that they put on there? With this real aristocratic family. I don't even remember the name of it.
I'm trying to think of it, Mom. I can't think of it. Oh gosh.
I wish if you want any of you guys know that in the chat, please put that in there. That I would appreciate it. And then I saw some other documentaries. Netflix has some more about, you guys know I'm into my crime dramas. So I've been watching a couple of those as well. Go ahead, Daryl.
Please, y'all, watch 137 Shots.
And that was about,
there was a man and a woman chase on high-speed chase throughout a lot of the suburbs and the city of Cleveland. They end up down here past, not too far from my house. Cop jumps on, one of the cops comes out the car, jumps on top of the hood of this car, and he dumped I want to say 51 shots, 40 or 51 shots of his own. The car got hit with 137 rounds. And almost 40 or 50 rounds came from one cop. He went to trial, beat the charge. He's standing on the hood, mind you, shooting into the windshield after the car has been brought to a complete stop. These people had no weapon, nothing. But for whatever reason, they ran. They got on high-speed chase. And people during the course, I don't want to give a story away, but during the course of the high-speed chase, a lot of cops started falling off because they were like, this is ridiculous to chase these people at this high rate of speed through all these municipalities.
Right.
But they ended up right less than 5 minutes from here in a parking lot and blew them away. 137 shots into a car.
Wow.
Yeah, mercy.
Wow.
Didn't Sean Bell get hit with like 100 on the day of his wedding?
I think it was
in New York.
I think it was about 50 rounds.
50?
Wow.
And because it was on leaving his bachelor party.
Leaving the bachelor party.
Wow. And so what did they say about that? I mean,
nothing ever came up. Nothing ever. I mean, they didn't convict him. We was talking about allegations. You notice that allegation against T.I. and his wife all is phased away?
Yeah, because you know why? Because most of those people that bring those types of allegations, I hate to say this, most of those allegations are bull jive.
Yeah,
and
money grab.
Yeah, and they get sensationalized in the media, and then next thing you know, the person is going on with their everyday life, doing their stuff, much like Bill Cosby. You know, Bill Cosby got hammered in the media. I mean, just hammered in the media.
He got crucified.
You're right. And then when the rubber meets the road, you'd be like, oh, this is bull jive. Now, did he have one case that he settled? Yes. That they had signed an agreement with? Yes. But the rest of these women that came, a lot of those other women that came forth, that was all bull jive. I'm sorry. You at the Playboy Mansion in the grotto, floating around with whatever's floating around in that water, and then all of a sudden you want to tell the whole wide world, oh, he gave me a quaalude, or he gave me some coffee or some wine, and I started to feel dizzy. Everybody was high at the Playboy Mansion. Everybody was smoking. That guy Leon, that one black actor, Leon somebody, I forgot his name. He played Too Sweet in that movie. You remember that?
Oh, dang it.
I done went way back. You remember Too Sweet? You remember that movie? What was that called? Penitentiary, right?
Penitentiary.
Yeah, Penitentiary 1 and 2. I saw
Leon Isaac Kennedy.
He used to be at that Playboy Mansion, living it up.
While he was married.
Living it up. I'm just saying. And I only know that because I saw
she's so beautiful.
Some video.
I guess he was
saw that
the
video
one
too. I saw that Jane Kennedy video.
You know, I saw some
I saw that in college.
But I'm just saying, these guys have been living it up and living that way a long time. And the last story, when I want to get to our church section. I was going
to ask, if I can interrupt you. This is serious. Okay. There is a black FedEx driver who's had a McMichaels type incident. That's McMichaels was the one. Is that name? McMichaels one who killed Ahmaud Arbery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so this black FedEx driver was like being stopped by this white van because he was delivering packages in this, I guess, nice white neighborhood. And they like pulled him over, tried to block him. He goes and tells, the police station, they're like, hey, come back. Him and his supervisor go down to do a police report. And he has refused to go back to their neighborhood to deliver packages. And he has been put on suspension, I believe, by FedEx.
Wow. FedEx does some really interesting stuff.
I think it's suspension. So,
because even that FedEx driver that was getting some trim or whatever inside the FedEx truck, they let him go. And they let him go just because somebody took a video of the lady getting out the back of the truck. And I guess it was a liability issue because nobody's supposed to be on the back of the truck except, FedEx workers. But obviously she wasn't stealing no package. She was getting a package.
Mm-hmm. She was getting good
I'm just saying.
Do you think the package was bigger than Nellie's package?
I have no idea. I didn't see Nellie's package. All I can tell you is
she was kind of walking kind of wobbly when she.
Hey, he must
have trucks are rocking. Don't come on nothing.
He must have took good care of her. And a lot of people get mad at me because I'd be like, I would not have fired that dude. I would have just probably suspended him because people be needing their jobs. You know what I'm saying? And just because a person makes a single mistake like that, I don't think I would necessarily fire them. I'd find a way to just be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like firing people.
There was a truck driver. I don't know if it's UPS or FedEx or which one. He recorded these people harassing him, and I don't know if he went live while he was doing, but he recorded them and then he uploaded, and they fired him for recording them.
Right.
I think there was
threatening.
Yeah.
What you say, Kim?
I want to say I think that was last year.
No, this happened recently. I just saw it today, and I was like, if somebody gonna fire me for recording somebody that's harassing me or threatening me, I don't need that job. I don't need that kind of job. But dude, they had him on CNN. He got a lawyer already because he's gonna sue those people, and they trying to get a criminal charge against those people. But he would get on there. He had the old Snoop Dogg from the 90s braids, French braids, and the gold toothlesses. But
you got to think about women and people with gold teeth.
I can't stand that. Gold teeth is some low budget shit. I'm sorry.
Well, people in the South, that was actually
don't put.
Hold on, no. Let me tell you. No, let me tell you. That was a status symbol back in the day, Daryl. If you had a gold tooth, that was a status symbol back in the day, because that meant you had money and you could go get your tooth capped off or whatever. And most people got it in gold. And a lot of people did that. It was a status thing back in the day. It really was.
Yeah, but it's 2022. We don't need to be doing niggerdom anymore.
Well,
and they have grills now. You can put the gold in and you can take it out now.
My son walk around with that foolishness, trying to play a part. I'm like, you are from the damn suburbs. You are not a goddamn gangster. Take that bullshit out your mouth.
Yeah, I agree.
I said, because if you don't, next time you're in the car, man, I'm going to drop your ass off in the hood. I'm going to let you see how, since you want to be a gangster, I'm going to drop you off in the roughest part of Cleveland.
You're going to be like Lucius and drop off his sons in the hood.
Yeah,
damn right. I'm like, no, you a gangster.
Well, I got a question. How do they do they put those in a thing with what's that stuff with you put falsity? Effordent. You put that in Polydent and clean them and wash them, or you keep putting them back in there and you got a stinky breath. Because I'm thinking those people be wearing that stuff. They probably have stinky breath.
Yeah, if you don't clean them. Mm-hmm. Or if your caps is fake, you sure enough got some foolishness.
Well, Sharon, we have to talk about Daryl, and then maybe we could talk about that on Wednesday. Y'all know I only come out on once a week, and it seems that there's a whole lot of PPP fraud that has gone on.
Yep.
Some people admitted to the fact that they committed fraud. And but it's eventually gonna catch up to everybody. I'm just saying, it's gonna catch up to you.
Speaking of fraud,
one more thing. And for those of us who have legitimate businesses, it's amazing to me how so many people just get on the internet because they just cannot fathom the fact that some of us are legitimate and we have actual businesses, and they get jealous and they just hate.
They sometimes show up at you across from your job on roofs.
I just love it. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Kim.
Or if they get mad at you, want to call the board on you.
Ridiculous.
Because they disagree with you. Or because because they said you put a hit out on them on these YouTube streets.
But guess what, Kim? That ain't gonna work either.
Somebody said that. I started laughing. I said, how you put a hit out on somebody on the YouTube street?
It's just ridiculous.
I'm trying to figure it out.
It's just there is no way to put out a hit on somebody on the YouTube streets.
Well, unless bogus murder plots. So
I guess there might be a way for you to put a hit out on somebody if they like put on a wig and hide in some bushes so that they could serve somebody else papers. That could be classified as like a hit. Isn't that like a hit? I'm just saying. Yeah. But speaking of serving somebody with papers, there's one final story that came out of, I don't really want to tell the person's name. I'll just let everybody, there's a popular Newark religious leader has been arrested after luring allegations and use of some type of hallucinogen on a male victim. Residents in Newark and Essex County woke up to reports of the arrest of one of the region's most prominent and popular religious leaders. Dr. Albert J. Lewis, 75 years old, founder of the World Gospel Music Organization, was taken into custody and processed at the Essex County Jail, according to public information from the jail on Wednesday. The Essex County Prosecutor's Office had not immediately released official information on the arrest when contacted by phone on Wednesday around 4:17 p.m. Official charges have not been filed as of Thursday at 4:05. The public information indicated that Dr. Lewis was released from the Essex County Jail Thursday evening, and according to the residents in Dr. Lewis Lyons Avenue neighborhood, detectives made several appearances at the 123rd address, also the online address for the World Gospel Music Association, Music Gospel World, whatever that is. A female resident on Lyons Avenue said she was familiar with the incident and believed the case is centered around a luring incident that involved an adult male and the use of a hallucinogen on the man that knocked him out. No children or minors are involved.
Date rape.
Dang.
So they're claiming that this situation was that the preacher did that, and I'm going to put a link in the chat. I'm not going to say the person's name. If you're on Facebook, you will be able to go and take a look at that particular post. Enter that person's Facebook at your own risk, because you can't say nothing that makes sense, because they snap at you if you make any comments or you disagree with them in any kind of way. Okay.
But that preacher lived when I lived in Newark. That preacher lived right around the corner from me, less than 2 miles.
And I believe Uncle Fred had a conversation with that preacher. I'm not sure or not, but but there's all kinds of stuff going on around the world. That's all I'm saying. But that's all I've got for today, Daryl. I don't know what you guys want to do, if y'all feel adventurous or not, because y'all know how I am. But I know you may want to go eat and do all your stuff. Shout out to all these awesome moderators. Shout out to the 188 of you that are watching right now, almost over 200 of you. Shout out to all of you. Please make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure you go and visit Let Me See Your Transcripts channel. Make sure y'all go check her out. Make sure you check out Roxanne, and Speak Your Truth with Roxanne. Well, and B, I mean, a lot of people still giving people Quaaludes and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, the Quaaludes back. Oh, that's what I meant to say. If y'all haven't watched it, there's a documentary, a 4-part documentary about Hugh Hefner. Mm-hmm. And in it, Bill Cosby is very prominent. And we mentioned Leon Isaac Kennedy, and they had the Who's Who used to hang out over there. A lot of people don't realize Bill Cosby lived in the Playboy Mansion for 2 years.
For 2 years.
And
because Camille kicked him out.
Because she kicked him out of the house. They used to call Quaaludes back in that day leg spreaders, because once you got them, the legs flew open.
I just call that alcohol.
It was a common,
alcohol do that too. It'll loosen folks up.
It was a common thing back then. People would take Quaaludes like you take candy. They would pass it around. You could buy Quaaludes legally.
I just never had that kind of situation where you got no game if you got to give a woman a drug to get her to open her legs.
Kimberly Harper, we talked about that already. Go talk about that more.
You're gonna get your ass blocked over here.
He don't like that, Kim. So y'all gotta be careful. Don't even mention that no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna address that once and for all when we get off. I'm tired of that shit.
I know you are, Daryl.
No, I've already reported that video. I've done everything.
It was very creepy.
It is
very creepy.
And the fact that people think that shit.
Well, she's creepy herself. She's creepy. But she's creepy. I'm just saying. I've been saying that for how long? I'm just saying.
She's not safe, and I'm taking it that way.
Okay. All right, Kim. We know you didn't mean no harm. But we've been talking to Daryl for this about the last couple of years, and so he's annoyed and he don't want to talk about it no more. And I give him that room in that space. But I give it to him. I'll give you that room in that space.
Y'all got to see that documentary with Hugh Hefner. You gotta. I'm telling you, it'll make you be like, oh, because it'll make you ask this question that I asked. Why is it that people went after Bill Cosby and didn't go after Hugh Hefner? And then now all of a sudden Hugh Hefner's dead. Now they all telling what happened.
Because Hugh Hefner had cameras in those rooms, and he probably recorded some of those people, and they knew better than to go out there and say anything about him. And he said himself he had cameras in those rooms.
Damn. So he kind of had evidence on people.
Yeah. Anything that happened in his house. Yeah.
Well, that's how some preachers blackmail other preachers. They be having videotapes and they blackmail them, and that's how they make their money. And they be trying to send people letters and emails and blackmailing them. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's right.
Wow. Do you think that someone who was videotaped in the mansion can sue? Well, I don't know. Hugh Hefner estate?
Yes, if the information ever came out.
Or is it going to be like when those guys try to sue the Michael Jackson estate? It's not going to go anywhere.
I think they could if there's video evidence and it ever came to light and they find out that they've been videotaped without their permission. Absolutely. But if you signed a non-disclosure agreement when you came to the Playboy Mansion, then you might be in trouble there. It depends on the agreement he had you to sign. But I would love to go into a room where the floor is made out of a mattress. That had to be an experience. Y'all know Hugh Hefner had a room in there. The whole room was a mattress.
I've seen that before.
Why are you looking like that, Kim? Because
Daryl's face like he's going back to a place.
But I'm just saying, I would just love to like have that experience. That had to be something.
Yeah, it is.
Part of me, what I'm thinking like is, who was the people that had to clean that bed?
Yeah, that had to be bad. Nasty.
No, you throw that away. No, they have mattress pad covers.
Right, I'm thinking that's what they had to do.
And you throw those away.
Because there's stories that they say that grotto would be floating with all kind of stuff in it. That's why I said I don't know how anybody could ever just like, but they were wild.
Chlorine kills stuff.
What satanic convention?
Well, I'm sure it probably was. You know, I don't know what where'd you get satanic convention from?
Miss NW50.
I don't know.
I don't know where you see that at. That must be somewhere else. Oh, I got the other comments turned off. Let me go in here. Here we go.
No,
let me look at these.
I don't know about no satanic convention.
Yeah, me neither.
Are you being facetious and it's like the culture convention?
No, she's probably right.
The satanic. Oh, and some Christians gonna show up to beat some satanic people with a Bible or something?
Oh, well, they should go they'll get the hell knocked out of them, whether you believe in Satan or not. You're gonna feel the pressure when they hit you upside your damn head.
I mean, I'm a Christian too, but I'm not gonna go down to the satanic convention. They've already chosen what side they're gonna be on. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, you know, you might run into somebody down there with a green wig on. Shit. Over one eye. And then you get that, and the first thing they say when they see you, chicken. Chicken.
Chicken.
Speaking of chicken, the Impossible Chicken at KFC is really good. Have you guys tried that yet?
No.
I just got a thing about
I've had an Impossible Whopper. I don't want an Impossible Chicken.
No, the chicken is really good, Kim. Believe it or not. I had Moni to try it. Moni tried it the next day after me. I kid you not. That chicken is delicious.
I saw a doggone commercial for some a breakfast sandwich made out of no meat. I'm like, if I wanted to eat the grass, I want to eat the animal that eats the grass, not the grass.
Well, Daryl, if you eat eggs and cheese on a croissant, you're having a breakfast sandwich with no meat. Only difference is they take like the brand Morningstar. Morningstar takes a lot of oh my goodness, I forgot. I'm supposed to be somewhere right now.
Well, we're about to leave.
Oh, the church is having a prayer call. Miss NW50. Okay. Oh, your church. Okay, that's nice.
That morning, that's the name of that brand. He just named it Morning because I just saw the commercial. Morning, whatever.
They do have good little sausage Lincoln sausage patties. I don't want to have no Impossible Chicken right now, Daryl. I don't
want to have nothing.
Kim, you say that now. Please try it.
I say that now, but I might change my mind tomorrow.
When you go get it and you try it, you will love it. All right, guys.
The only plan I want on this plan.
Oh Lord, you'll be encouraging people on the internet to be.
He's encouraging drug dealers to say.
I wouldn't give a shit what they say about me. They done talked about. I've been called everything, but Lucifer himself. I'll be all right.
All right. Well, that's all I got for today.
That's all I got, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Thank y'all for watching us. Miss you, Roxanne.
Please make sure you all support the legal effort. $20.88. We really appreciate that. All that information is in the ticker tape. And please make sure that you reach out to me in case you have any questions or concerns. And in the next couple of days, be visiting Kim and Daryl's community channels for the discounts links for the courses. All right, that's it.
That's it. And let me say, I want to cut up one last time though. Because it's Friday. This is my Nutville. This is my Nutville.
I would not be a part of this foolishness.
That's my nut bill. That's my nut bill right there.
Put that in it.
Oh, horses are horse. This is Jocelyn A. Ray, the lady who's been calling me Fupa, has been talking about you, how I look and how you look.
The Marine? The one that said she's a Marine?
Yes. This is Jocelyn A. Ray.
I heard she was bothering one of my friends in the Umar Johnson sector.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what's been talking about us right here. So I guess what she from your eyeshadow and your lipstick got to match the clothes you wearing. Purple plaid shirt, purple lipstick, purple and gold eyeshadow with the JJ Fad eyebrows from the 80s, the late 80s.
Oh, you said the JJ Fad.
With JJ Fad, and we're here to rock. Oh. Supersonic. Oh, let me stop. But anyway, y'all be good. We going to bed. I'm gonna go to bed in a minute. Cause I gotta pick my son up early in the morning. He's catching the red eye. He probably getting on the plane as we speak. And I'll see y'all. I love you with the love of the Lord.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
You've been listening to Friday Nights with the A-Team. Please remember to visit us online at ateamtv.com. Share the show with a friend. And for God's sake, stay out of Nutville. And keep your breadbasket safe. The A-Team Friday Night Live is a production of the A-Team Television Network.